Our history is not just about important, loud events that may have changed the lives of cities, countries, or even the world. Our history is made up of many small moments, different people, and professions. Moments from the past without which our present would definitely be different. Each photo in this video reveals a different side of humanity and individual personalities. And it's in this diversity that our world exists. Welcome, my name is Ilya, and you're watching a collection of photos from the past that will surely amaze you. Enjoy watching. Strapless Bra, USA, 1949. In May 1949, Charles Langs introduced an innovative solution for women's sunbathing. A pair of bra cups that could be easily secured to the body with a special, safe adhesive. A good idea, but it never became widely used. The World in Motion, Carnaby Street, London, 1967. Photograph by Jacques-Henri Lartigue. A beggar runs after the carriage of British King George V, 1920. Poverty drives the man so much that he competes with the royal horses in speed. Elite guards of the Iranian Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi in leopard skin uniforms. Iran, 1960. Leopard print was always in trend. Dancing to death. During the Great Depression, millions of Americans were left without jobs. Many participated in dance marathons that lasted weeks and months without sleep, until only the most resilient couple remained. This funny and touching moment captures the greatest jazz musician in history, Louis Armstrong, deciding to sign an autograph on the head of a young man in Nice. But not just a signature, a whole trumpet drawn with a marker. France, 1961. The largest horse in the world, captured in 1927 in England, named Supreme. An enormous horse, 2 meters tall and weighing 1.5 tons, was as heavy as freight trains. These are Buchenwald concentration camp guards, captured by prisoners during the final days of World War II. We all know what became of them: long, horrific torture and suffering. Germany, 1945. In the winter of 1950, the Korean War was relentlessly brutal. After the successful advance of US and UN forces at the Battle of Incheon, their progress toward the Chinese border was brutally repelled. Chinese forces entering North Korea forced the US Army and its allies to retreat. This became the longest retreat in US military history. Amid this chaos, the civilian population was caught in a vortex of fear and struggle for survival. On December 4th, 1950, a heartbreaking scene was captured. Thousands of refugees risking their lives crossing the destroyed beams of the Taedong Bridge. A photograph illustrating class division in pre-war Britain, 1937. The first match between Madrid's Real and Barcelona, 1929. These are now the most decorated football clubs in the world. In this provocative shot from the mid-1980s, Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar holds his young son Juan Pablo in front of the White House. Today, this photograph is used in Colombian schools during history lessons as an example of the corruption of the 1980s. The Colosseum in Rome, now as a World Heritage Site, surrounded by a fence, security, and maintenance. But just 120 years ago, the world in Italy didn't care about the Colosseum. No one cared about Rome's heritage, and people were selling oranges near the unprotected ruins, like this wonderful old lady in 1900. This photo is a unique piece of history. It shows Geert Adriaens Boomgaard, the last living man who fought for French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. Geert was born in 1788 and died in 1899 at the age of 110. This photo captures a revolutionary service vehicle of its time, specifically designed for lantern maintenance. In an era when most work was done using carts and ladders, this vehicle was a breakthrough in urban infrastructure. USA 1910. German prisoners of war tidy up a football field during a break in a match between Moscow and Tbilisi's Dynamo teams. USSR 1945. This photo shows over 30,000 German soldiers captured during the Falaise operation in a camp near the town of Nonon-le-Pin, France. The German prisoners are literally packed in the cramped pen of the prisoner of war camp. 1944. Students from Ardingly College, UK, leave for their holidays, 1962. This is not a Nazi or a polite Chikatilo. This is not sodomy, but a patient at an orthopedic doctor's appointment. It's unclear what's wrong with such a swan-like back. And the orthopedic doctor grabbed a metal tool with his right hand, while doing something unclear with his left hand. Children playing among weapons in the ruins of Nazi Germany, spring 1945. In 1979, military president of Brazil, João Figueiredo, extended his hand to 5-year-old Rachel Clemens during a public event. He was hoping for an effective propaganda shot, but instead, the girl refused to shake his hand, folding her arms and staring straight ahead. The photo became a symbol of resistance to the dictatorship in Brazil. Vietnamese rice fields and gardens after a carpet bombing by the USA on B-52 planes, 1966. A eunuch guarding a harem, Tunisia, 1931. And Miss National Queen of Catfish, 1945. Winner and recognized Queen of Catfish, Gail Hooper from Tennessee, holding a 25-kilogram. No police officer would go out without a bulletproof vest. Today, but in 1923, American Murphy couldn't sell his newly invented bulletproof vest to the police. The officers didn't believe that any contraption could stop a bullet, and didn't want to buy his product. Then stubborn Murphy put the vest on himself and stood in front of the sheriff. The sheriff shot. The bullet got stuck. The inventor fell and writhed in pain. But when he regained consciousness, he stood up and handed the police the bullet stuck in the vest. Prostitute's timer. In the late 19th century, French prostitutes kept sets of candles like these. Each candle burned for about 7 minutes and was lit at the beginning of a session. Many will smirk, just 7 minutes. Many will call the girls lazy, and they wouldn't be wrong. Poor Renaissance girls. Over time, it became fashionable to have absolutely no eyelashes. They were meticulously plucked, and it was closely monitored to ensure there were no hairs left on the eyelids. Martin Lorello, born with the ability to turn his head 180 degrees, 1938. This touching historical shot from 1948 captures David Hensley, a young boy with heavy leg braces on both legs, during a fundraising event for a new hospital for polio victims. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as many more interesting collections of old photographs are ahead. Feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it. I wish you all the best. Bye.